Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be providing a market analysis update for ATOM. We're going to be talking about this very key range from $9 to $10, some levels of resistance that we can look to, as well as ATOM on the Bitcoin ratio, and really the fact that we do have this pretty bullish looking flag pattern and the potential target for this massive level of resistance right around 94,000 Satoshis. So if you guys enjoyed the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, by the way, I will leave a link to my Twitter page in the description below. Feel free to go ahead and check that out as well. I am fairly active over there with crypto content. So I'm going to start off here on the weekly chart for ATOM. And I really first want to talk about this level from $9 to $10, which has historically been a huge level of support and resistance. So if we go back here in August of 2020 on this first leg up in that bull run, ATOM had a local high right around that region where it found resistance off of this level at $9 and eventually came back down over the next few months to consolidate in this basing pattern. And then eventually ATOM had a big breakout above that level in 2021, flipping that into longer term support in the summer. So we had 3 retests with this triple bottom, and then back in June we did have a brief deviation below that level. So we're coming back down to retest that, and we're starting to see the initial signs of a bounce. We have some buyers in demand stepping in at this zone, which is overall a pretty positive sign. And if ATOM can turn around from here and it can continue to come back up to these resistance levels, the highest from back in September and October, that would be a very bullish sign because it would print this macro higher low where we could look to this new uptrend beginning as opposed to the very steep decline that we saw from last year. So that will be the level to watch out for. If we can have some sort of bounce off this zone as support, watch out to that zone right around $14 and $15 being the highs from September and October. And if we can break out above that level, that would give us a higher high and really signify the beginnings of a new uptrend. However, if we're unable to hold this level as support and we do start to see a breakdown into the next few weeks where we're coming back once again under this, then we could look out to the lows from back here in June, right around $5 to $6 as our next target. This was also support and an area of consolidation back in Q4 of 2020 and previous resistance from 2019. So those are the levels I will be watching out for. With the ATOM Bitcoin ratio, again, we do have this flag-like pattern where we have been coming down to consolidate and cool off this pretty big uptrend that we saw begin from the summer of 2022. And if we do start to see a breakout where we come out above this channel, that will be a very bullish sign that I might be looking to as evidence that we could see a run up to this next longer term zone and target upwards at the 94,000 Satoshi range. And this has been a longer term zone of resistance for ATOM as far back as this chart goes. You can see that in the initial launch we had in 2019, we broke below that level, flipped it into resistance, and then came back down for this bear market. And then we saw a retest of that level in September of 2021, still holding as resistance. Same thing here in January. So we basically had this double top pattern, and we haven't been able to break above this level ever since those first initial days on the launch here on this chart. Now, the idea for a retest of that level at 94,000 Satoshis does get invalidated if we do see a breakdown from this channel. So as an illustration, that would look something like this, where if over the next few weeks we come back down or we're unable to hold that support and we do lose this channel, then I would no longer look to that as an upside possibility. And instead, I would look out to these lows from back here in the summer once again at around 25,000 Satoshis. That was also a region of support that we saw right here in 2021. So if I just extend that out, that is also an area of interest. It really just depends on which way this channel does break out. But historically and typically, you do see these channels as a more bullish sign. So that is the primary view, a retest of that upper region. Again, around 94,000 Satoshis. So I hope you guys did enjoy the content and the analysis. By the way, make sure to check out my Twitter page. I will leave a link to that in the description below. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.